consistent, but that doesn't mean it's been good. It's been very hit or miss for both of these teams. Even ignoring Kino's play yesterday, Monty as a whole in North America, a lot of people like to play it. In NA, I can't say a lot of people play him very well. So him being banned will remove actively used. Diaz thankfully has both hit in his pocket, so there are some options there, but M80 are using as much time as they can, still opening holes up above garage, but where they're going to push from is yet to be decided. Could be down Spiral, could be down yellow stairs.
No.
No, certainly. Has moved down Spiral at the moment, but he finds Panbazoo. But now, M80 or DarkZero, I should say, know where somebody's pushing from. But in the disadvantage, Kino's just keeping him off guard. Gomez able to find Canadian as he rotates inside of the site, but suddenly the man count evens. Kino's got to take this close quarters engagement. Should be an easy pickup, especially now that Diaz is taken down one. Huge first round for M80 as they take a long time to get there, but once they're set up, everything can't be that. But it seems to be that DZ or M80 have got everything set up. Candelas go out. Iconics, Kino's got a Z-ping as he flies on in. There goes Spoit in the window, but no one's dealt with Rice. The Gar hook's a bit late. Great nade from Iconic to take down Canadian, but again, because Kino's a little late to the mark, it ends up resulting in Spoit's death, but he lands his shots, gets the advantage. Gomez widens it further. Might be a little sloppy on the initial kill, but everything afterward has been flawless for M80. Pamba hears one inside a printer, but it's just too late. As Gomez picks up one more, and Gavin, ooh, with a nice little kill on the player playing tucked on the console window. He's got intel on one more. Nice little pick right there. Intel on a third, too. This is winnable. One player on yellow as well.
All right, Gavini. There's a time to put that up in the rafters. It'd be now 1 versus 2. But Gomez, M80's just so slick with the
execute. But who will come out on top? Will the retake work? Will the plant go down? Kino certainly trying, attempting a second time now. Dodging C4s left and right. The first kill goes the way of M80. Gavini trades it back very quickly. It's all still a stalemate at this point, but that favors the defense if they can keep case control in their hands. NJR goes for the retake, but with the shotgun, these engagements are not favorable for him. He ends up letting Gomez and Spoit slip away entirely, losing control of the diffuser, but it's 0-0 now. If he just finds Spoit through the floor, he doesn't even need to. Canadian just rotates.
Electronics as well as some verticality being added in, but Gavini as well as the majority of DarkZero here, NJR, also swinging through. They thought that they could just get that one kill on the garage player and then hightail it out of there, but clearly not. They're going to lose NJR, but the man advantage still going the way of the defense.
2 C4s to deny plant once the bomb inevitably attempts to go down. Easy looking primed and ready to pick up their second defense, assuming there's no big overperformance from M80. The loss of Gomez is definitely still hurting them with the lack of vertical angles. But with 30 seconds left, what's really hurting them is the lack of kills or entry points on the site. Spoit and Kino both trying to be the tip of the spear down 2 separate stairwells. Spoit spots one, but he's damaged first and foremost. Trying to move on in. Kino shut down on the yellow stairs. Spoit easily converted upon. Iconic.
Definitely run amok here for M80.
But the late rotate might just catch some DarkZero defenders off guard with how much pressure is up above, how many angles are being created. Kino will push on forward. Will he run into any of those goo mines or those Gurjmots? Flash goes out. Kino trying to stop it, but there goes one. He'll break down the barbed wire. 2 kills, 1 split between each team. He's moved into the bomb site now. There he spots the Ella. Can he get the kill? There we go. Manage advantage acquired.
He got him.
Panbazoo through the wall. Gavini with a quick trade. Canadian on the follow-up has made this a stalemate. Again, neither team able to gain ground in what is a very hectic and uncoordinated execute for M80 as they leave a gap. Gavini exploits in no time at all. Tries to pick the final one up. Both a little sloppy in that engagement, but 4 seconds left and the Solus up above. Spoit knows his fate. He drops the diffuser for the bait, but Canadian, he's got the
defense wants to play that mid floor a little bit aggressive, which makes quite a bit of sense from what we've seen earlier, especially with Canadian on that pulse, able to line things up and make an attempt for Gavini there. Just only a sliver's worth of HP being left by Gomez. But with all that being said, not a lot being done until Iconic is able to take down Rice. A nice find from him. Good patience play over towards the lobby side will gift the smoke over to the offense.
NJR now moving up the yellow stairs position. This and Canadian down below are both going to be problems for M80 if they decide to go for a plant. 2 vertical angles, or at least 1 potential vertical angle if NJR does hit the rotate or the retake up to the top floor. What are you going to do, M80? You've got the advantage, but you're letting these DarkZero defenders get what they want. Iconic, the only one really to stop anybody in this position. The reason M80 has a managed advantage twice over now, but Gomez stops the retake, and that's what they needed. Spoit in position to get the bomb down once the C4 from Canadian goes wide. We'll just have to move to a defensible position. Now Gavini cut down. Even with this intel through the floor, Canadian knows he's got to go for the retake up top, but move into 4 different attackers, both falling off, all a bunch of chaos. 2 very quickly go his way. A UMP clutch on Consulate. We've seen this one before, but still, 1 player up above. But DS on low HP. Are they in position? No, Canadian just sticking. Iconic just barely gets into position in time. Ooh, a little bit of a close one there, but I can see someone on the back line, but he's waiting for the call to come in. NJR is also in his position for when this bomb goes down. This is where he normally sends the Bs in. Here we go. Everything flying in. Pambazu sends it in through the window, and the player's back is turned. Kino can't turn around in time. DarkZero have the advantage they need. Gavini now shuts down the rotations from Gomez. A long line of sight. Cuts the bomb side in half. Everyone falling on the side of M80. This basically has gone off without a hitch for DarkZero. Do they lose Canadian? Maybe. But they've got DS Lucas nailed down. Not before he cuts down Pambazu.
Plan going off without a hitch here for NJR.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Has to worry about these rotations too. You can hear those air jobs beeping in the background. Gavini is going to go down, but still a long road ahead of him. Rice and NJR still up, and Pambazu going to join the ranks now too. Low HP and definitely a solvable problem for DS, but it's still going to be quite difficult. You can see the angle play coming in here, especially from these 2 inside the office, the window player as well. This is not what you want to be peeking into. Let's see how it goes for DS, and he's dead. Drawn up the site, you're like, okay, there's got to be something fishy going on. And if we don't figure it out quick enough, then we're more than likely losing this round just based off of strategy. You can see Rice
get ready for the breach.
flirting with the spiral staircase, but decides against it. The real question is, do they just try and find a place to plant, or?
I mean, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to push on in. Rice has found Spoit, but you still have the Solus up above. Surely they're going to find Canadian. Maybe they got an angle on it. Surely they're going to find Canadian. Surely they're going to find Canadian. There we go. Kino finally downs him, but so many kills go DarkZero's way. We've somehow devolved into a 2v2, but diffuser control effectively in the hands of the defense, and with Rice on low HP, that's an easy pickup for DS Lucas. Getting the bomb down is likely just not going to happen for Pambazu at this point, and he's on a completely different floor from the rest of the defense. M80 very likely have won this round as Gomez drops down, takes down Pambazu with a very, very heavy retake.
Later on to come in from this side. Kino able to get quite a bit done with the blitz. Let's give him a little bit of grief about that, but obviously he proved me wrong. That shield play still well within his right to garner. Either way though, Iconic will use his Nitro here. Candela out will stun him entirely, and that's going to be 2 big pickups for DarkZeros for clearing things through. Spoit's going to get discovered on the back end here by an air jab, and has to make a crucial decision here. Does he rotate back across the map, or does he try and keep the pressure here on the back end of DarkZero? You really don't want to give over any more bodies in a situation like this, especially with 2 already down the river. With 45 seconds remaining though, DarkZero have to continue to try and propel forward and clear out DS/Kino to make sure they got a place to plant this.
1 Candela remaining, 1 HP remaining for Spoit. A flank very difficult to rationalize at this point. DS Lucas just barely holding on, but somebody's got to go big, and it's got to be Spoit, and it simply will not require the minimum amount of control they need. What they do now is they lay those air jabs on doorways. Of course, one caught by a magnet, since you didn't destroy it, you just disabled it with an EMP. You got to be careful you don't end up dropping track stingers or air jabs to them. NJR always plays this balcony, and Spoit tries to get aggressive. That's a big pickup for NJR, as now he can continue holding that close swing on the A-bomb. Smoke canisters denying a little bit more time, and Gomez might just be the pivotal player here. Can he push up that long bar, harry DarkZero's backline, and make it too difficult to plant a bomb? As long as those guns from DarkZero work, though, they've got the advantage to fall back on. B's going out, but smoke canisters as well. Kino's now down. DarkZero have 1 shot, and 1 shot alone at this point to put that case on the floor. Kino downs NJR despite being blinded. Canadian also on the floor. Panbo picks up the bomb. He's just not able to get it down. It's likely not going to end well for them.
The good news is that they've at least gotten the garage wall, so they have the ability to work their way in. The Osa shield will go down, but this is going to get absolutely terrifying, folks. Nitro cells abound, and that was the answer from Kino. Exactly what Boo Boo said. Get that Nitro cell out there, get this plant denied, get this reset in. Hopefully they can get the kills to try and fix up this ship. Canadian working his way forward. Gav is going to be the one with the case. It's 3 versus 4. No more nitro cells for anyone, but some good gun work can definitely solve this problem for M80. They got it down to the 2 versus 2, make it a 1 versus 2 for DS.
Yes, Ood able to find one, but not the second. DarkZero moved to match point. I mean, M80 dedicating themselves to it, but Spoid has been pretty decently counted on the defense. 3 and 10 so far, and on a key operator like Solus, who's meant to find that plant through the floor, meant to deny it entirely. Worked okay for M80, but same exact strat from Canadian. Hops in the same window, has the diffuser, moves into the same room. How are M80 going to account for it? Have they found the hole in this retake? He just drops it inside the site. He's waiting for somebody from M80 to take the fight on that angle, but he doesn't need to. NJR's found 2 big kills, but M80 still equalized. Oh, he's got the right read, but Spoid gets a kill exactly when he needed to. 1000 IQ from Canadian, but just 1 bullet does him in, as now M80 have control of the case down below.
It's looking like potential overtime right now for DarkZero. Do have a player on this top floor trying to sneak through. Rice thinks he hears something over on Spiral, and he would be correct. Iconic's tucked into the tight right here, but he's going to jump down, misses him by a literal millisecond. Gomez still dedicated up here with Spoit too. It's going to be Spoit first here for Gavini. He should be having some assistance. Rear end from the back end, but it's going to be Rice that takes down Gomez, and all of a sudden, it's just down to Iconic.
It's just down to Iconic. DarkZero don't have the diffuser yet, so Iconic's got to rotate up, then get 2 big gunfights. Rice the only one covering. Rice needs to hit this shot if he wants to end it in regulation. Does he know about Iconic? He baits out the engagement, hits the retake, and takes the L! 7-5 for DarkZero as M80 move down to the lower bracket.